Concluding paragraphs. Some students think that the purpose of a conclusion is to restate the thesis, and this is partly true. The conclusion should reassert the core idea of your paper, but it should also clearly flow from the material you have carefully developed in your body paragraphs, and thus, it should be more than a mechanical restatement of your thesis. Rather, an effective concluding paragraph should reinforce the central idea of your paper and leave your readers satisfied that you have made your case. One way to ensure that you have written an effective conclusion is to ask, does it strengthen the main message of my paper? If it draws conclusions from the points you have made in your paper or suggests the implications of them, chances are your conclusion is fully developed. For example, in our essay on Napoleon, a writer might summarize the financial and military reasons for his defeat at Waterloo, restate the thesis that Napoleon's defeat was the result of errors in financial and military judgment, and then suggest that his defeat decided the fate of modern Europe. This sums up the material from the body and suggests the larger importance of the thesis to the reader. How to write a conclusion. You've done it. You've refined your introduction and your thesis. You've spent time researching and proving all of your supporting arguments. You're slowly approaching the finish line of your essay and suddenly freeze up because, that's right, it's time to write the conclusion. Before we dive into the details, here's a basic outline of how to write a conclusion. Restate your thesis. Remind readers of your main point. Reiterate your supporting points. Remind readers of your evidence or arguments. Wrap everything up by tying it all together. Write a clincher. With the last sentence, leave your reader with something to think about. For many, the conclusion is the most dreaded part of essay writing. Condensing all the points you've analyzed in a tidy little package is certainly easier said than done. How can you make a good final impression while emphasizing the significance of your findings?